when a $2,000 laptop bricks itself after less than 2 months of use.
Wah, wah, wah.
Thanks, technology. But
Let me do that again. World's tiniest violin.
we work with what we have, and thank God for Carl from NinjaWorks getting us
Absolutely.
set back up with another laptop.
Absolutely.
We are back up and running,
Mm-hmm.
and within the next few minutes, we're going to be beginning stage 2. Stay tuned. All right. So, stage 2, if you were watching yesterday, is identical to what it was yesterday, but if you weren't, I'll give you the rundown. We're going to start with some rope swings. That's called Marvin Gardens. Control yourself across the ropes and you'll land on the platform with ease. After that, we've got ring tech. Swing up to that ring, make a skyhook transfer across, and all that remains is some ring toss moves to reach the finish. The Lawrence ladder is next. The Lawrence ladder is next. That's just your typical salmon ladder. You can get as high as you want, making whatever moves you want. There's no requirement. Just so long as you can make the transfer to the next obstacle, you're good. That next obstacle, of course, is special delivery, which was a killer yesterday. You're
Now,
gonna have to grab within those small slots, make the grab, start swinging and transfer to an even smaller slot on the second hold.
it looks like, from what I can see, we were checking out how big these slots were on the DGS website because we wanted to recreate it at our gym. Now, it looks like the big one is that 2.5 inches right there. I would say that's 2.5 inches.
Your guess is as good as mine.
And then I don't think that that's the smallest slot on that one on the end. We'll need to figure that out, I think, because I do know that one of the options they have is 1.25 inch, which is extremely slim. Once the athletes get past this obstacle, they are going to be moving on to shelfies. So they have 3 shelves to fly to, flying shelf grabs. I think there's a little bit of a lip on those obstacles. And then they're moving to a swinging shelf. Now, not necessarily super technical, but if your grip is taxed out from the last wave, or maybe just all of the ropes and all of the hanging obstacles, it could be difficult for the athletes to continue to hang on to shelfies.
After the shelfies, once you make that dismount, it's onto the French toast sticks.
Yum.
A center court classic, you'll have to run across those 3 rectangular prisms, leap up to the ring, move down to the cone to safety, but look out because those sticks are going to shake on you. So that is very tricky agility.
I have seen so many gyms over the last week try to set this up. And I think that the closest I have seen is 3 hanging PVC pipes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
Jake.
such
do you
an
think
intricate
that's harder?
rig. It's such an intricate rig for a gym, though. I think
It really
this is
is.
harder because with the PVC, pretty much anywhere you stand is going to be the top of it. With this, there is a definitive top, and if you're not centered, it's going to tip.
We actually set something up like this at our gym, but we used some blocks instead, and we put them on BOSUs, and we put them on mats. So
You
that
do
they
what
were
you have. You do what you can.
Extremely unstable, and you're right, though. If you weren't hitting exactly dead center, not just left to right dead center, but forward and back dead center, you were down. You were down on the ground.
Absolutely.
And I think the tricky part is actually probably going to be the jump up to the ring. I don't think that ninjas so much struggle going across unstable surfaces to a platform, but having the awareness to go from quickly looking at where your feet are hitting to then looking up to jump up to the ring, that might be difficult.
After the French toe sticks, we've got momentum shift, our 7th obstacle. Slide the pipes across the tracks like a battering ram. There's a ring in the middle, but that's pretty high up if you need to use it to transfer, and that is not an easy dismount, because if you try to lâcher to it with reckless abandon, it's going to slide back on you, and you will not make the distance.
Now, this is actually a change from the original rules video, and I heard some athletes talking about how they would rather the ring not be there. A lot of them planned the lâcher to the PVC, and so the ring actually gets in their way. But one thing that I think this ring might actually help them with is if they have a decent wingspan and they can go over the top of the PVC, they may be able to build up a swing, which will then give them that momentum to get off of the PVC to that dismount. Because as Jake was saying, it is really difficult to get that dismount on a sliding PVC pipe. The final obstacle is called... What's the final obstacle called?
So technically, it's the final 2 obstacles. In practice, it's 1 obstacle, but the NNL obstacle rules require that we have to make that 2 obstacles. It starts with community chest. You have to push those weighted boxes up an angled track with everything you have left in your body. Once they're locked in, that's the end of the obstacle, and you begin the box climb. So that exists solely so you can't just like hop on over the boxes whenever you want. So you got to get them to the end of the track, up to the top of the boxes, hit the button, do all that. Within 2.5 seconds, you have completed stage 2, which is something that nobody could even get halfway close to doing yesterday.
Ah, that is interesting. Where were the masters going out for the majority yesterday?
For the most part, it was that transfer to special delivery. That first grab just brutalized everybody. We saw a few fails in ring tech. We saw a few fails on the salmon ladder. Some top names made little mental errors on the salmon ladder. But for the most part, only 1 runner was able to even grab the first special delivery.
Now,
and then the transfer got him.
That is not super far from the salmon ladder, is it?
It's because of the precision of the grab.
I did tell... All right, it looks like our first runner is up, so we will pause our course analysis here. Up next is Sydney Caravan.
We're going to lead off here with Sydney.
Is ready to go. She is... Do we have a run order anywhere?
We're going to have 32 runners here. We're going to start with the top 12 from the women in stage 1, ending with Megan, who got all the way to Splat-A-Lot. And then we'll go to our men, the 3 that qualified but did not clear. All 3 of them got to Splat-A-Lot with over 30 seconds left but came up short on it. And then our 17 finishers, who are also all still in contention to advance to stage 3 for the World Championship. Phil,
fantastic.
We good? Let's move.
All right. Here goes Sydney. Now, I can tell you right now that Sydney's a little concerned about the height of some of these obstacles. The height on Boardwalk ending up what ended her run on stage 1. But she's ready to tackle it. She's given herself a goal. The female athletes that are competing now.
Here we go.
They are now all competing to build up their points for World's Strongest Ninja. So still important to complete as many obstacles as possible.
And she is quickly through Marvin Gardens, having a little look at ring tech, making sure that her grip is strong here. Oh, I would have gone with a pullback here because the thing is about these hooks, they slide. She's got to go here. Good move.
Perfect work, Sydney. Now, we have had ring hoppers set up at Ultimate for forever, it seems like, and so definitely something she's comfortable on. Just going to need to get the dismount here.
There we go.
Great work out of Sydney.
Our leadoff runner will head to the Lawrence ladder.
You can see that smile on her face right there. She wanted to get to this point. She's a little nervous about the transfer, but that was the goal she set for herself. I definitely think she's capable of making it further as long as she trusts herself.
Here we go. She's going to go here. Oh, just missed it.
Missing on that right side, but fantastic work out of Sydney.
Yeah. She
is
absolutely
happy.
put in the work.
Yeah, she put in the work and she's happy with that. You can see that smile on her face. That was where she thought she might go out, but super great to see her push through those nerves and get through the two obstacles in the beginning. Great work out of Sydney.
Julie Leclerc will be up next.
Julie Leclerc is the athlete that we said lost 55 pounds in stage one.
Was not the case. Sorry, that's on me. That's on me. That was the runner after her.
Well, in Jake's defense, he's looking at a spreadsheet on his phone.
Yeah,
so
I was looking over on a screen that was like a few feet away from me.
So it's not totally.
But Leclerc advancing to stage 2
after losing 55 pounds.
yeah, and then that never existed in the first place. Advancing to stage 2, still evidently incredibly strong.
Absolutely. Julie has had, like I said in her stage 1 run, some really fantastic progress this season.
Good pull. There she goes. No problem.
Nice.
Oh, look out.
Oh.
Didn't quite commit in time, but
Almost.
she keeps the ring on the hook, and she's all right.
She was so close right there.
Ooh, that takes a tough pull to get this off the hook. Nice.
Good.
All right.
That grip
Dangling
strength
by one arm, but
her off.
keeps it up.
Now, did you see anyone peel off one ring yesterday?
Don't recall.
Okay.
I know we saw one person go with both rings on the same hook.
Oh, interesting.
It's not something I would advise. On to the Lawrence ladder.
Now, the salmon ladder at Vitality is the slipperiest thing I have seen in my entire life. The only other salmon ladder
huge
that is
transfer.
worse than Vitality
Watch the
is
right
at
side,
Boodway.
though. Got the right side up.
Like
That's close to popping off, though. Oh, she's trying to fix it. Yeah, she's struggling.
Getting a little stuck.
All right, I don't think it's going to fall off. I think the tape on the edge of it's going to help.
Come on, Julie.
Oh, she's got it up.
And she gets it, and she shifted it over.
Okay, I don't think she has enough in the tank to complete special delivery, but oh no!
And that was a good call,
If she had touched it, that first grab is a touch point. Even if you touch it, it's a clear. And
how
she was
many
so
athletes do you think we'll see just fly to it and smack it?
I don't know, because later on, we're going to see a lot more people actually landing it.
Yeah.
So they might be going for the clear on it.
I think
that was kind of what we saw last year with the
Yeah.
transfer from the U-turn ladder to the unstable shields.
Mhm.
A lot of people were just trying to hit it.
I think what I like about the special delivery here is that it seems like an unassuming obstacle, but
Yeah.
honestly, if you haven't played on them before, it's difficult to land that grab first try. So, up next, Rachel
Cornish.
Cornish coming to us from Warrior Factory, Syracuse. A little bit of a struggle here on the ropes for her, not looking super comfortable, but showing some good lock-off strength.
Yeah, these
right
ropes
there.
are also super grippy, but while it means that it's harder to slip off, it also means that the longer you spend on them, the more they're going to kill your grip. Good pull back here. There's the move. No problem.
I love
nice
that we're
control.
Seeing so many clears here. Ooh.
No,
going
dangling by one
one-handed.
arm. Good
But getting
recovery. All right, down to one arm again. Rachel Cornish is going to get through ring tech if she can make this. Oh, and this is what we saw yesterday. All right, what we saw yesterday, somebody went down to matching on one ring and took multiple swings and couldn't, they started swinging out of control. One foot hit the pad when they dismounted.
Oh, no.
So that can be very troubling.
Yeah, maintaining
Rachel
that
Cornish
control
shaking out. Yeah, control
from one
is.
ring to another.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
She's
Now
not out.
She's
She's
not
not
out.
out.
She isn't.
But
could
it's going to be
honestly-
very, very difficult to save this.
Do you think she's going to go forward or bring it back?
Oh, she's still
She's going to
up.
need to make one
This is
swing
why I'm
out.
so glad that resets are allowed. You get to see somebody fight with everything
Wow.
they have.
Is she going to it? She's going to it. She's going.
All right.
It's becoming more of a bar slider. She's going to have to go up.
Oh, great effort out of
that
Rachel
would have been
Cornish.
an epic save right there, but a great fight out of
That
Rachel.
was incredible. I love that. While we're stopped down a little bit, I just want to say today's my mom's birthday. So happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday to Jake's mom. Happy birthday to you.
All right, so let's sing the whole thing.
Happy birthday to you. I'm going to sing till
we're
they
gonna
start
sing
the
the whole
Ninja
thing.
Works buzzers. Happy birthday, Jake's mother. Happy birthday to... Oh, okay, I didn't sing
All
the
right,
whole song.
Marissa Jenkins. Marissa, very clearly capable of getting through stage 1.
Yep.
She crushed everything besides just one obstacle, but that one obstacle was so early that she did advance, but wasn't really in contention for the championship. And now, looking for World's Strongest Ninja.
Absolutely. I don't know how she did in skills. I wish we could pull up those results, and maybe we can if we have a little bit of a break
Yeah,
here.
we'll do that later.
But, you know, she's definitely someone with links. She's somebody with a lot of strength, a lot of grip endurance. So I cannot imagine a world where she didn't do well in skills.
The
definitely.
thing is, we have 12 women here.
Yeah.
And the top 20%, we round up in the NNL. The top 20% of them will move on. So we'll see the top 3 of them in stage 3. And she is making a huge bid for it right now. Look at this. Come on. Oh, she got her hands in it.
Just did not have quite enough height, and I think you mentioned that. We'll see a lot of people gassing out at that point, but a fantastic effort. And she's
in
the top
lead for the women.
Yeah, getting that clear right
after
there.
4 runs. So with 8 to go, we have Olivia Keys, who, again, her contingent is very vocal here.
Whole TA crew. I almost ran them over earlier. I was backing up my car in the parking lot. We got a little friendly rivalry with TA. We have a league in New England called the Nina League, and we're terrified of their kids. They're monsters. They are monsters. But Olivia
Keys is ready to go. Low grab on that rope.
And I mentioned this earlier. She is a newer ninja, super, super strong. Sometimes the technique is something she's still learning. But again, she has been training at TA Fitness with Lucas Reale. So I think for her, progressing to the front of the pack at this point is going to come down to endurance.
No problem.
A casual one-handed throw right there.
Lucas Reale in the sidelines coaching her through this.
I like the fact that she took a little bit of a break before progressing on because, again, I do think for the women it's going to be about completion.
Yeah. Here she goes on the salmon ladder transfer.
Oh,
a little bit lower than she wanted, I think.
But
this is still very doable. A little bit too far out, and the left side couldn't come back in time. But she gave it a huge effort, and she didn't look tired.
And she did move very quickly through that.
Yeah.
So, you know, there is something to be said about the speed going through these couple of obstacles. So far, we've only had one after 4 athletes that has hit the special delivery. So
that's actually after 5.
Oh, 5. So we only have 7 athletes left to go.
Derrida Paolo. She's been here before. She was here last year, one of the original people to try to break beta on the U-turn ladder. Now, I don't recall if she advanced to stage 3 through Strongest Ninja last year. I don't think she did because she was one of the earlier runners from the women. But now she's in her element right now. Ready to go. No problem on that skyhook jump.
Oh, great efficiency, just moving those right off as soon as she grabs it. You'll see her go right away for the dismount.
Easily done.
Awesome work.
She's used less than 30 seconds and she's coming right into the Lawrence ladder.
And this move is something that she has in her wheelhouse. I saw her do a move similar to this in the Southeast
slide
Regional.
the bar over? I don't know.
Now,
she's
honestly,
just dangling. Oh, and she's shaking her head. Yeah,
Ah.
I think she was feeling it after that jump. Great effort from Derrida Paolo, but
I think I would have liked to have seen her, at least if it's a touch point, at least swing out and get it. And that was actually a strategy she used in Southeast Regionals to get the furthest in the course. It was a touch point off of the salmon ladder bar, and she made the transfer and then flew to it. And that worked in her favor. I'm surprised she didn't try it this time around, but
Nikki McDonald is up next.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She's hung up now. This is recoverable though.
Yep, she can fix it.
Look how focused she is.
She's just gotta grab
Look at the
it.
focus on her face.
Oh.
After all of that, the hand just misses. She gave it a huge effort.
Oh man. She definitely could have recovered. I think her
That's
hands just got on
commendable, though.
top of each other. It is
Yeah,
hard.
I think after that initial miss, she was already a little bit shaken up. So when that
Disoriented.
hand missed, it just kind of,
You
it was
just
like a
lose your
flash
focus.
drain.
All right, guys. This is the course for Jane Greenbaum. Jane loves upper body, and she is absolutely going to. I think she will definitely get the touch point, if not get the clear on that. So I'm going to stop talking, though, because I've jinxed a few people before.
Oh, beautiful.
But just look at how confident she looks
All right.
on these
Not
obstacles.
sure
A
how I
little
feel about this.
shaky.
That can pop the ring off if you're not careful.
She's trying to control it.
She's going to go here. Beautiful.
Nice.
Great
Good recovery. Still holding those
with how
lock-offs.
slidey that hook is, it's incredibly difficult to get it without a pullback from the rope, but
Yeah.
she figured it out.
And I think a lot of gyms now the DGS is giving the option for a lot of these setups, a lot of gyms now have the DGS hooks, which are a little bit more curved.
Yeah,
And so it's a little bit harder to fly out of it.
yeah.
But center court has their own thing. So it is,
Building up momentum.
come on, Jane.
Good jump across, and she's pretty even on the bar. Gonna try to adjust it a little bit. And now she's on her way up the
Easy work
salmon
for
ladder.
her on the salmon ladder. And now
And she's gonna go for the lachey from here.
Flipping those hands
Don't
around,
pop
going
it
for
off
the
the back.
lachey. Not enough
Oh,
height.
touches it.
Not enough
Can't
height.
hold on.
These athletes need to make sure that their hips are up in the air. The advantage to having your hips higher in the air is it gives you more time to watch your hands go into the slots. And also, if you're a little bit higher, you'll be able to get a little bit further. A little bit closer to that point. Her
Kara Mack.
fingertips just slipped off of it, too. All right. Here comes Kara of the Ninja Babes.
On her way. And she's locked in on Marvin Gardens so far.
Locked and loaded, looking calm, cool, and collected.
Yes, easy.
Now, Kara actually dislocated her shoulder on a rope swing, a significant rope swing. But no fear out of
Nice.
her. Look at that power and going right into it. You can see
that
her
dislocation,
calming down her
it's not in her
breathing.
head at all. She's
Oh,
not
absolutely
phased.
not. She has trained so hard to continue to build the strength around her shoulder, and she's just been absolutely flying this season.
Big pullback. She's going to go for the move right here. Oh, that was close. The bar hit the side of the third rung, but
she
she
got
saved
it.
it and kept it on. Yes.
So strong. She doesn't
She's
even
gonna
look
go. She's gonna go
tired
for the
right
lachey
here.
now.
Going from a switch grip. All right.
Yes, it doesn't swing
it
back.
is.
She's
Yes,
got it.
Sarah!
The second athlete we've seen
All
in
right,
the last 2
and now
days.
going for the smaller one,
All
but
right, here
she's
we go.
lining
This
it
is a
up.
tough
She's
grab.
got this. She has the height.
Oh! She was maybe a little bit too high.
Her left hand was just a little bit lower than where it needed to be, but still a super strong performance out
and
of Kara.
Kara Mack has just tied the distance record that we've seen at all from anybody on this stage so far. Good job.
All right, here comes Ellie. Now, one thing, we didn't really get to say this too much during Ellie's last run because we had a bit of an issue with the live stream, but
Yeah.
Ellie is actually from the USA Gymnastics Association. She flew here from being a consulting physician at the Olympic trials. So
Wow.
she was for USA Gymnastics. So talk about a cool career.
Yeah.
And I know Ellie personally. She is just the most lighthearted, fun athlete to compete with. She has 5 rules to ninja, which
Woo!
are look cool, have fun, be safe, do your best, and eat a cookie.
I like the last one the most.
Yeah. Anyone who trains with Ellie also loves that one the most because she usually brings cookies for everyone. All right, I'm not.
All right.
Come on,
Got
let's
a
go,
nice
Ellie.
paint job in stage 1. She jumps up a rung on the jump across. It looks like she was maybe thinking about the lachey. Brings her
Ooh.
legs way up.
Using the more like kipping technique to get up.
Here we go. She's got the backswing. She
Yes.
hangs on.
All right, that precision is definitely there for her.
Ellie
They
Hart is
have-
in great position right now.
They have one of these set up at Vitality that is, I think, a smaller gap
Come
than
on.
that.
Got it!
Yes! Ellie
Hart moves into the lead and
moving
just
into the
stays
lead.
on the
She
course.
is so
The first
excited.
athlete we've seen all week get to the shelfies.
Now, guys, Ellie Hart is actually a female athlete that has, the last time she was at center court, she actually did better than all of the male adult athletes. I'm not even kidding you.
Incredible.
She's that strong.
All right, onto the shelfies. There's 4 shelves here. The third one will swing. The jump to the second, hangs on.
There we go.
She is crushing this course. What does she have left for the rest?
Oh, her grip endurance,
jump.
she's got it for days.
Hangs on.
She has grip endurance for days. I don't think that we'll see this.
Staying on the front of it.
She's going to want to bring her hands around before going for that.
I don't know.
I don't know if she's going to, though.
She jumps. Oh, just can't hang on to the fourth.
Great run
Ellie
out of
Hart
Ellie.
has just guaranteed herself a spot in stage 3.
Oh, that's right. We only have, what, 2 more female athletes
2 more
to go?
runners than the females.
Up next, we have Audrey coming to us from Motive Movement. Audrey Johnson.
That was awesome. I gotta say, watching things a lot, like, I watch them online. I'll watch ninja competitions online, and I'll get like goosebumps and stuff. Watching them live, I've been getting them almost every other run.
You're getting the goosies, as Jennifer Lopez would say.
All right,
Here
here
goes.
comes Audrey Johnson, the fastest of the women to reach nice paint job that did not complete it. She's got speed, and she's got experience on her side. She's seen runners before. Interesting technique. We have seen people pop off the front of the hook.
Now, she is actually
Ooh, look out.
a
Good
member
recovery.
of the youth national team for speed climbing. And so she's a rock climber. You know she knows how to move. But now we're really looking for that grip endurance from rock climbing to lend her a hand here, because you need that endurance in your grip to get these grabs. You
Big
saw
jump.
Ellie
Got it.
miss that shelf grab right at the end. But if Audrey can get through these special deliveries,
She's
she may
thinking
have
about
an
the
easier
lachey.
time.
She's going for the lachey.
It's a big lachey up.
No problem. It's easy
Perfect.
for her.
Perfect technique.
Here's the next one. This is the trickiest one.
I
of
like
all,
her
think.
height. I hope she...
Oh, she's slowing herself down.
yep.
She's slowing down. And it was a smart
Yep,
move. She
absolutely
releases
a
at the
smart
perfect
move.
time. Keeps herself moving for it.
All right,
and she's
and-
the next onto the shelfies. 1:18 left.
Plenty of time. I mean, at this point, she's also guaranteed herself a spot in
Yes.
stage 3. But now it's just about completing as many obstacles as she can complete.
Onto
and
the front of the
let's
shelf. She's going to move around to the back.
See if that rock
Here we
climber
go.
grip helps
The
her
first
out here.
lachey. She hangs on. I think she's starting to feel it a bit.
I
All
wonder
right.
if that hesitation was just
Huffing
on
for
the
air.
move.
Hangs on to the third one.
the front.
Here's the swinging one.
Oh,
She's going to
she
go.
had that by
She's just going to hang on the back.
fingertips.
Oh, yeah, just the back. Here we go. Can
There's
she
the
be the
momentum.
first to reach this one? Yes!
Absolutely.
Get out of there!
Let's go.
Our new leader.
Big smile on her face. She
Onto
knows
the French
that
toast sticks.
she
This
is
is
just-
brutal after you've been doing so much upper body. Oh, just misses the ring.
And it's that you saw her looking down and then quickly looking up. You just really have to trust your feet on this
Yeah.
one, or have a super quick look in order to know where you're going for that ring. It's definitely a tricky obstacle, and I like the placement of it in the course, actually.
Yeah, having
you
that
don't-
late in the stage,
Yeah.
balance is so much harder when you're tired.
Absolutely. All right.
Our
Here
final
is
runner, Megan Boodway.
Budway.
That's right? Budway?
Budway. Yes, it is
Okay.
Budway.
So I was right the first time.
You were right the first time.
Yes! Here comes Megan on stage 2. She is the women's champion. She was the only one of them to complete nice paint job and then proceeded all the way to splat a lot. We know she's got the endurance. We know she's got the strength.
She's taking a bit more of a casual approach here, and I can tell you, Megan does not like balance obstacles, so I'm honestly a little bit, I mean, she's already the champion, right? But as far as competition on this stage, I'm a little bit concerned with her not picking up the pace if she's going for first on stage 2 as well.
Well, if she can beat special delivery, regardless of her time, she will be one of the 3 in stage 3. And Budway On her way up. Oh, a little bit askew. Fixes it. She
Good
rights
fix.
herself, and now she's looking for the lâché.
Those
Awkward
fingertips.
grip on the bar.
Yep.
Good recovery.
She's got it okay.
Yes!
Nice work. Now, I do think that they have these at Warrior Tech Raleigh, which is a place that she trains pretty regularly.
we
She
go.
trains at a lot of gyms, actually.
The jump, she was a little bit off kilter.
You saw
But she
her,
rights herself on the grab.
you saw her almost linking that. All right, so she's got 115.
And with that, we have our 3 women in stage 3. All 3 of them overcame special delivery. Here comes Boodway onto the shelfies. Gonna take only the sides for this.
Looks like she's trying to figure out what she wants to do. I don't know if I like the way this looks right now. All right, locking it in. Good.
Oh! I could feel that.
I don't know if I felt that in my shoulders or my hands more.
Big jump. How is she still hanging on?
I hope she moves
The
her
resiliency
hands. She's
out of
gotta move her
Megan
hands
Boodway.
A little bit closer. There we go.
Fighting for it.
Pop those hips.
Every inch.
Gotta
This
pop
is the
those
last.
hips.
This is the toughest one. It's so much smaller.
Yes.
Oh my God! She locked in.
Locked in.
Last jump. Clears it. So she's a little bit slower than Johnson was.
You can do this. Come on, Megan.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh my God! Come on, 12 seconds. It's just the transfer to the cone.
Did you see that?
She grabbed the bolt. I don't know if that's a
my
disqualification.
gosh.
It seems fine. Boodway.
That was insane. She was like,
How else do you establish
even know.
yourself as champion?
wow. That was ridiculous. She
How are you
was
going
like,
to come out here?
she
We
was
set
like,
up
I
one of the
don't
toughest
even-
courses I've ever seen, and you just demolish it.
she like almost, it looked like she had given up by the time she got
Yeah.
to the 3rd step, and then she's like, oh wait, there's a ring here. Let me just grab that. Okay. All right, Megan. You go on with your bad
What a
self.
recovery.
All right, girl. My gosh.
Now I'm not entirely sure upon review if that'll count as a clear because she did grab the bolt, but
I don't think so at all.
Meisner did not put down the flag, so I don't know.
That is true. That is true. He may give it to her. I mean, at that point, it doesn't really. It will make a bit of a difference in the running order for
Yeah.
stage 3 because she was slower to that point.
Joe Maxwell. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no,
but,
this is a very important run right here.
So again, we're on to our 3 male runners that did not complete stage 1, but all 3 of them reached Splat-A-Lot with over 30 seconds left on the clock. So by no means did they just get a free pass into stage 2. They had to perform incredibly well.
And you
Leaps
heard us.
right onto the salmon ladder.
You heard us
Don't
talking.
fall back here. There we go. He keeps himself low and he grabs too
let's
high.
go.
He gave. I like the power yell. He gave a power yell on the lâché. Oh, he's still pumped up.
Yeah. He went for it right away.
He went for it right away. He just grabbed a tiny bit too high. Couldn't get his hands in the slot, but he was locked in on it.
All right, here we go. James Burns. Guys, a really tough story right here with James Burns. James Burns came into this competition with
Thank you.
so much anticipation because he has been one of the strongest performing adult male athletes. Just had a mental error. I was talking to him after his run on those handles on the Splat-A-Lot. So at this point, he's not competing for world champion, but he's still competing for world's strongest ninja, and I think he could get it, especially if he can get farther
You got it.
than Joe Maxwell on this.
There we go.
I think he can. I believe that the standings for skills went Ryan Scott, Joe Maxwell, and then James, so he's in a good position
He's up.
if he keeps progressing forward.
Now looking for the grab on special delivery. And he's in there.
Excellent.
Keeps the hands keeps the hands at about shoulder level. That's what I like to see.
I really
the
don't
transfer.
wanna,
Got it.
Ah, perfect. I don't want to say too much right now because I just want to see him clear this course. He's more than capable.
So he's got 1:37 left as he heads onto the shelfies. Thought he was going to go forward. No. Decides against it. There we go.
I think he's
Oh,
really,
now he's cruising. Look at him
there
go.
it is.
He's got the grip. Oh, and he's got the last shelf.
Great.
He's got
work.
time in enough to clear this. He has
Plenty
time
of
to
time.
rest. Onto the French toe sticks.
Oh, no.
Stays on his feet.
Okay, he's got it.
And comes down on the momentum shift, the second runner we've seen get
Wonderful.
here. 1:10 left.
Now, is French toast sticks
I
hands
believe
and feet?
it's hands and feet.
Okay.
All right,
Oh.
can he make this grip on the second pipe?
Of
Yes,
course.
he can. Here comes the dish
And
now.
this was,
I'm going to move
again,
backward a little bit for this. Oh, and he's got it.
easy
Hey,
work.
Hello, stage 3. Oh, it doesn't lock in.
Wow.
It didn't lock in, but he got it past there.
That
so
is
that's
the
still clear.
James Burns that I am used to seeing right there.
Hey.
I cannot wait to see what he does on stage 3. He is going to annihilate that course. Oh my gosh.
So there's more stage 2 all week. I think the time limit's gonna go down.
Now, what did he clear that with? A minute? A minute
he cleared
41?
that with about 48 seconds left.
Wow. But he's the type of athlete that can do that.
Yeah,
He
but
really,
we're
really
gonna
is.
see so many strong competitors. Phil, you were thinking for elite, you were thinking like 150. I have to say 130. I don't know. We'll see. Austin Hare, our last of the 3 that did not finish stage 1. But he got to splat a lot with one of the fastest paces we saw all day. And he is just motoring on to ring tech. He's going to leap straight for the ring. That's the first person we've ever seen do that, and it worked out for him.
You know, I wonder if we'll see any athletes just skip to the last ring hook with that first one.
I don't think that's a smart idea if you do that, because you'll have to you'll have to just jump the single ring, and that's really, really risky. On to the Lawrence ladder. He makes the transfer, goes up 1 rung, now 2, and he's going to look for the lache.
This is the moment that everyone's holding their breath for.
This is the
in the
trickiest
course.
part. He leaps, and he's in there.
Awesome.
No problem so far for Austin Hare. Here's the next lache. A tough spot to land in. He can't quite get there. Now,
And he just missed that left hand.
not to overstep my boundaries, but I'm wondering, should people start trying to jump to the platform from the first special delivery?
I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen anyone do it,
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
we're really going to see that until we get to the elite division, right? Because I don't think that there's any athletes that aren't confident they can get the grab. You know, and I think that
Yeah.
that might be athletes underestimating it a little bit. Like I said, it looks like a simple obstacle.
Yeah.
It's just an easy grab onto
Yeah.
a bar-shaped thing. But I think
Here's
the athletes
Chad
are
Hone.
underestimating it.
This is his first time in stage 2. We talked about this earlier, but before this, he had failed the second obstacle, then the first. Last year, motored to the 6th obstacle, and now he's dominated stage 1. He had one of the closest clears we've seen, and he's shown what he's got on stage 2. And quick work of the ring tech. He's gonna chalk up, evidently, after we saw James Burns earlier. He has time to do that. He is our first world championship contender in this stage. So the world championship's still on the line. Here he
we
goes.
go.
Got it.
A little, enough on the left side.
There we go. All right. He's going to lache on this one. There he goes. He's got the grab. Chad
And
Hone
he
keeping
went-
this run alive.
He went 1-2, which is
Yeah.
actually an interesting technique there.
All right.
And I think I like it.
Come on.
Is he going to go
he's
1-2 on this one or just 1? He's got a lot
trying
of
to
height.
figure out what he's doing, and he's got
Yes.
it. Chad Hone hangs on.
That height giving him just enough time to see where his hands are going into that slot.
Beautiful.
That's perfect tech right there.
And now, the shelfies. What does he have left in the arms? Because as much as James Burns crushed this course, this is a brutal course on your arms. And you can see he's fighting for it right now.
Still seems to be moving pretty confidently, but
All the way on the side.
yep,
Got
there
the
it
last
is.
shelf. And he's dismounted with 51
Awesome.
seconds left. Now the French toast sticks.
The
He's
second-
huffing air.
The second part that everyone's holding their breath for.
Come on. Chad Hone. There he goes. Oh, no! He got the ring with one hand.
Oh my God. I'm worried about his shoulder. I'm worried about
No,
his
he's
ankle. I'm
fine.
worried about
He's
his
fine.
knee. I know he's good. I just, when I see falls like that, I'm like, there's a lot that can go wrong in those moments. Thankfully,
Oh, what an
he
effort
is
out
okay.
of Chad Hone.
Whew.
Remember, we've got 20 men here in stage 2. 20% of them, that'll be 4 moving on to stage 3.
Chad is in second place right now.
Of the 4 we've seen
Of
run.
the 4, but we've only seen 4 runs.
Yeah.
So
So we're going to start seeing people bumped out. Austin Hare on the bubble. And here comes Caleb Stroll. You good? Stroll, nicely done on Marvin Gardens. Good pull
got those
back.
earbuds in, cool and collected.
Yeah, he's listening to his music right now. He's in the zone.
What type of music does one listen to when on a ninja course? I've trained in the gym with music on, but I never hear it.
I don't know. I know
The GoPro person is saying fast music is what you listen to.
my coach, Mike Brown, loves 80s music.
I guess it's whatever you vibe to.
Yeah, honestly.
Clearly, whatever
Stroll vibes
whatever
to
he's
is helping
listening,
through him
he's
here.
vibing.
He's onto the shelfies with 1:38 on the clock.
Taking a little bit of time to get there.
Well, if he's chasing a clear, the World Championship is still on the line. Right onto the 3rd shelf. He's all the way on the back of it. Last shelf, no problem.
Easy work for Caleb.
1:18 as he comes off and now stares down the French toast sticks. Here we go. This is a tough move. 1, 2, 3. He's on.
He's still
This
on.
is a very difficult save to make. It looks like he's righted, but he's not just yet.
I just don't know
It
how
will
he's going to
start
get up
tipping
to
on
the
you.
ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to be so unbelievably precise to be able to recover that. I tried to the other day. I couldn't do it. That's really tough, but what a performance.
Fantastic
Stands
work
in
out
the
of
lead
Caleb.
for the championship so far, stands in 2nd overall. And here comes Grant Kinningham out of Iron Sports.
Here we go.
Again, and we talked about this earlier, Texas produces so many incredible ninjas. From the very beginning, it was Sam San, and now then it was Daniel Gill, and there's just so many among them. It's impossible to name all of the What?
Thomas Stillings also coming to us out of Texas. Ran the first ever skills comp last year at the NNL World Championships.
All right, he's gonna look for the Lachey here. Nice controlled swing. Nice. Got it.
Easy work for him right now.
Yeah, it's impossible to count the number of incredible ninjas Texas has produced. Here he comes on the special delivery transfer. In there! And he's off. 1:43 as he makes a landing, chalking up. Ryan Meeks giving him the chalk that he needs to tackle Shelfies. On to the 2nd.
What is the second?
Grant Kinningham. Makes the Lachey. Here's the swinging one.
And Grant is still moving very smoothly through here.
His swing's a little bit awkward. Or maybe burning up a little energy, building up extra swing, but he's out of there. On. Oh, no problem on the French toast sticks.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Easy work.
And he moves into the lead for the championship. On to momentum shift. Yes, he's locked in. Here comes
And
the dismount.
that
This
ring,
is tricky. Oh.
I think that ring is
Might wanna
making
come
it
back a little bit
easier.
here.
There it is. Oh, maybe not.
Now
Maybe
that's
not.
gonna slide back. He's hung up. This is a tough move. You really got to engage your. If you're gonna make that, either you got to go. You got to start from further back, or you have to engage your core really hard on the pull up. That's core and hips.
First victim of the
dismount,
sliding
momentum
dismount.
shift.
Sliding dismounts, yo.
Yeah,
I feel
pipe
like
slide,
ninjas.
that we started that. Japan started that 21 years ago, and it's still incredibly difficult. All right, here comes Randy Perez. We talked about him at length earlier. But Randy, as silly as our background with him is, he's a legitimate competitor.
Absolutely.
And he's got his music on too.
Yeah, Phil's on the other side of the table from us, so he can't hop
He's
in
running
and
the stream.
give us. He's making sure you guys have all of the camera angles.
Randy's chalked all the way up.
Also, another athlete with some music going.
Here he goes
Great
in ring
flow.
tech. No problem. Up onto the salmon ladder. Big pull back, and big jump over, and right up.
Very quick movement, showing he's got a lot of endurance right now.
Bellion on the sideline, cheering him on. He makes the grab on special delivery. Wow, look at the control. No!
Oh, we spoke too soon.
Well, he had control on the swing.
He did. The swing was beautifully controlled. It looks like he just missed with one hand. Unfortunately, I think we are going to, even though we're getting to the point where you feel like, oh, they're all going to clear that one.
Yeah, it's never a given.
You cannot underestimate that grab.
Holy hell. Great stuff.
Nice work.
Isaac Allen is up next. Last year in young adults, fell victim to aerial barrel. Now, with his first ever world championship buzzer, can he continue that streak into the second stage?
Got those pants chalked up all the way.
Here we go. Oh, and he is really calm here. He's not forcing himself. He's not taking any more energy than he needs to. He's just staying low and keeping his swing moving. Nicely done. This is one of the most efficient runs I've seen. Wow. And right off ring tag. Now having a look at the Lawrence ladder.
2 minutes to this point. I don't think we've seen enough people really finish the course in order to have an idea.
Well, we've only seen one.
Yeah. Fair point.
Big Lachey, got it. Here he comes on the transfer. In there. Isaac Allen continues his run into the shelfies with over 1:40 to go. And he's right up. I don't think his arms are burning yet.
Yeah, he looks super fresh right now.
Got a lot of control on his way to the third. This is the toughest grab of the obstacle, though. Here we go. Oh, that hesitation, I think that helped him. Because he slowed down his momentum, and he was able to just be right over it
put him in the perfect position to just throw it almost right after that. Now taking a deep breath before French toast sticks. Let's see what he's got.
No problem. Over to the cone and a quick dismount.
All right. Let's see if we can avoid another victim of this sliding dismount.
Right across the first pipe. Over to the ring. Little hung up. You don't want to swing too far here because it's not a far reach. Oh, there we go.
Now,
all right, here we go. He's looking for it. Oh, trouble. Slide.
Oh, he's got it.
No! Remember, that's not a clear because you have to maintain forward progress.
Cross the plane.
He just fell back.
Now, I actually can't see the dismount from here. I can only see their momentum.
We don't have a great angle of it, and I can't look at the cameras.
Apparently, I'm not doing a good job of judging whether or not they're going to get it.
Well, that's why I lean my chair back. It might be harder to hear me, but I got to be able to see. Danny Adair.
Now, I want the audience to let us know. We can't see your comments, but maybe talk amongst yourselves. Do you think the addition of the ring on battering ram or momentum shift is harder or easier?
I think it makes it a little easier, but I don't think we need it.
Yeah, I don't think these athletes need it either. I think that the tricky move is the dismount. That's where the hard move is.
There we go. Hello.
Good work, Danny.
Saves himself some energy, saves himself some time, and now he's onto the Lawrence ladder. Oh! Came into it a little too hard. Didn't control himself so much.
Went too hot. He was going for it. He was moving, but he lost control of that salmon ladder bar, and it just tilted right out of the right out of the cradle. Oh man, that stinks. You saw how much he was moving. I really would have liked to have seen him finish this course and the amount of time that he probably would have had on the clock still. I wonder if we're going to start to see more athletes skip that ring right there.
I don't know. I think it depends on personal preference, really. Here's Ryan Meeks. Again, St. Lawrence Gap last year, coming out of Houston, one of our many strong Texas Ninjas. And he is looking real good.
I think that the choices for efficiency, I don't think you're going to see everyone really gunning for it because stage 2 is really about getting to stage 3.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
We might see people try to turn it into a sprint, but that is definitely not what it is inherently.
I think most of these athletes at this point, if they've gotten...
They understand what they're capable of.
Yeah, and so they probably aren't thinking, all right, I want to be the last person to go in stage 3. It's more like, I want to get to stage 3. And so they're going to do...
That's just how if you're around him, he is huge.
Really?
He's tall. Good transfer. I think that's why his foot grazed the pad. Obviously, there was no weight borne on it. Oh, no! He got his hand in there, but he just couldn't lock in.
Another
Victim.
special delivery straight to the mat on the special delivery obstacle. Oh, boy. I need some more, mail addressed to the platform over there.
You really tried for that. You were really
See, the first half of it was good. I have a better setup for the next time somebody falls on that, but I don't want to use it.
All right. Henry Katrick.
Phil said nope after this. As in, no, I won't have to use my terrible jokes about special delivery after this point. Is that what you're saying?
Sure. Yeah, 9 runners.
Oh, 9 runners after this. Guys, I am mishearing things, but I'm not upset about it. Creating.
Henry Katrick is on ring tech.
All right, guys.
Is he wearing a uniform? Oh, K-Track.
K-Jack.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, finish the course, dude.
That was some strong energy right there.
I would expect absolutely
I have a new favorite
nothing
ninja,
less
and his name is Henry
from
K-Track.
Henry Kajek. Now, the question is, did he tell us how to pronounce it in his
No,
athlete bio?
he did
okay,
not.
so yeah.
That's on him.
But
he just fixed it.
Let's get some focus on Henry.
Oh,
because
beautiful. Look
he
at that.
is
He almost reached for it.
honestly, guys, he's a younger
Look at the power.
athlete,
I don't know if this is a smart idea, though.
but he is so. Oh no!
Yeah, I think he.
I did not expect
think
that
he-
at all from him.
I think he generated a little too much power. Because you want to come in nice and light to that.
See, now he was using more of a different approach. He was going 1-2. You
Yeah.
see the athletes either, you have to do this on any swinging obstacle. You either do both hands at the same time or you do 1-2 in more of a linking motion. And I think the athletes are seeing people miss one hand.
Yeah.
And so they're opting to go one hand first because they know, okay, I can definitely get one hand in there. And
Yeah.
then worst case scenario, one-handed grab.
Yeah.
But he just missed with that first hand. Otherwise, I think he would have had it. And he definitely would have had the rest of this
Yeah.
course. He's such a
Sam
strong athlete.
O'Brien. This dude is incredibly strong. He's won comps left and right. He's the only one of these runners to previously be in stage 2. At Ninja Quest in season 3, went down on the salmon ladder. Maybe looking for a little revenge today. His first time in World Stage 2, vying for the championship in 3 years.
Sam looks very cool, one-handing that rope grab. Clearly not worried about conserving grip strength at this point.
Well, because he's so strong, I don't think he needs to.
Right. And those are the runs that you love to see. I mean, there's different types of runs. There's runs where you're just biting your nails,
Big jump.
hoping everyone gets
Right.
through it.
Uh-oh. Look
fix
out.
it. Let's fix it,
Good
Sam.
recovery.
Good work.
Hey, salmon ladder tried to keep him down. Not gonna happen. He's in there.
Oh,
His
boy.
right hand missed momentarily.
Barely got that.
A great recovery.
Oh man, he's had a couple good saves. I want to see him lock it in.
Oh, he
went
thought
for
about
it.
going for
Did
the
think about
stem.
it.
I don't
Is
think
he
he
trying
can.
to static this?
He tried to stem it.
It-
Decided against it.
Alright,
Maybe
still
that's for
got
the
it.
best. Well done
we
from
go.
Sam O'Brien.
It's making me nervous here. Come on, Sam. Let's go.
All right.
Lock it in, my.
Now onto the shelfies. Makes a nice grab on the first. Over to the tilting one. Big swing here. Yes, nice and light into the final one, and he's onto the French toe sticks. This is, I'm sure some people.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Does
his
he have a
hands
rip?
are hurting. Maybe just
just
broken
a little
skin.
one. Oh, easy
Oh,
work.
he's got it.
Easy work. Now, is that a wooden cone?
I'm not sure.
Or is that
I don't think it's
resin?
wooden.
It
I
looks
think it's
like
just
it
round.
from here.
All right, on to momentum shift. What does he have left in the tank?
I'm going to lean. You won't be able to hear my voice because I
Oh,
want to
he's
see
in
what's
trouble.
going on.
There we go.
Good.
Good
Using
recovery
those knees.
to the end. Got to keep it in control. There's the jump. No, not quite yet. How did he keep it locked down? How did Sam O'Brien keep it locked down?
And now,
Oh,
your second finisher.
it's not locking in right. Sam O'Brien, we have a new leader in the World Championship.
Do we?
And if we can get one more
No.
clear.
No, we don't.
No,
I
we
think
don't.
He's only in second. Yep.
Oh, I thought we.
He-
No, he's in the World Championship.
Oh, new
Other
leader
guy-
in World
other guy was
Championship.
just
Oh,
going
no, you're
strongest
right.
ninja.
You're right.
James Burns was just going for strongest ninja. Sam O'Brien will continue his championship bid into stage 3, and if if anybody else joins him, he'll have some competition. Our
right.
second clear of the day.
Michael Bellion stepping up. Yeah, Michael Bellion is a really strong athlete, lots of grip strength, but sometimes struggles on some of the more technical things. So I am a little bit nervous to see him on special delivery.
I was listening to him earlier. Talk with. Is that his brother or is it just a friend of his?
That is actually Tom Alberti, one of
All right.
your top contenders for the
All
male
right.
young adult.
Yeah, we
weight
heard him
division.
talking. I heard him talking with Tom and Randy earlier. They were discussing techniques for the second stage, and let's see if that pays off here. Almost goes up 2 rungs and quickly recovers it.
I'm curious as to what those techniques
Right
are.
into it.
All right, easy grab on that first one. A little bit smaller of
All right,
a
yeah.
slit here.
He's keeping his swing down.
Yes,
And he walks in. Michael
perfect.
Bellion is going to continue
Excellent
onward.
work for Michael.
At
Now
this
he's
point,
got-
you might need to clear to head to stage 3.
He has a bunch of tape on that finger.
Ooh, little bit off kilter in the swing. Oh,
Okay, it looks like he's trying to lock in the links here.
you can hear those power
I think
yells
that
on the
finger is really
transfers.
hurting him. I don't know if he hurt it structurally or if it's just a rip.
He is fighting.
You
Wow.
can do it. Come on. You don't need your fingers. Let's go.
Every last inch. Coming into the French toast sticks. He's locked in.
He's locked in.
dismounted. Onto the momentum shift. And Cunningham and Allen have fallen here earlier.
This is easy for Mike. He can one hand
But
hold
he's
on to
fighting
an
for it.
8-inch nunchuck.
Bellion wants this.
All right, just get this tech. Come on.
He's pushing the pipe down, keeping it in place. Got it! And Michael Bellion, welcome to stage 3. In a moment. Momentarily. There it is. Hello.
In a minute.
In a minute.
In just a minute.
Just give him a second.
Give him a second.
The second fastest time
athletes-
yet. How close was he? If the leaderboard
it'll-
will take
it'll
a second to
it'll
scroll
slip
up.
back up,
Okay,
yeah.
whatever.
All right.
He was about
146, about
four and a
5
half
seconds.
seconds
Yeah, not
behind
too
James
far.
Burns, but he's moving on to stage 3 with them. Sam O'Brien is also in contention for the World Championship. Our World Championship will not be decided until the 3rd stage. Here comes Jeremy Waters.
Now you heard me mention his speed. Again, I don't think we'll see too much of it here. This stage really is just about completing it.
Yeah.
It's about getting through stage 2,
Because
getting
you
on to
don't
stage
need to be
3.
super fast, but
You just need the clear.
remember, the faster you are, the later you run in stage 3.
Mhm. And you might think, you know, on an intense grip gauntlet, do you really need beta?
You might,
I think
though.
the beta is more so when to rest.
Yeah.
And knowing what you have to be. That's really the biggest advantage, is knowing what you
Well,
have
there
to
are
be.
definitely a couple techniques that there's a couple points where we might see different techniques. Here comes Waters, quickly across. Leaps straight out to the bar, right up, a little bit off center, but he's
Easy
quickly
recovery
fixed
for
it.
him. Some of these guys are just so incredibly comfortable. on the
Over to
standing
special
ladder.
delivery. Nice grab on the first. Keeping it controlled here. Doesn't want too much of a swing on the transfer. Yes.
Great precision. I think the rest of this course
Get
is going
on
to
out
be
of
easy
there.
for him.
Waters staring down the shelfies. And he's right up onto the back, links to the second.
Nice. There's that speed that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You see those
This
moves.
this is not just speed for the
Yeah,
sake of speed.
this is
This is efficiency. He gets a little bit hung up on the swinging one. But now he comes into the 4th very lightly. No problem.
Perfect. I see him hitting his arms out.
Yeah, that's
I
to
don't-
get the lactic acid moving
I
again.
don't-
It builds
I don't
up.
know that I like seeing that, but
Up on the top, no problem.
easy work.
Now, even if you're tired, that's not that big of
Yeah.
a deal on the dismount. But
But it is
momentum
here.
shift might be.
Momentum shift, you need it. Momentum shift, your biceps better not be hurting.
Staring it down, he still has a minute left, so I don't think time will be an issue.
Not really anywhere you can get hung up on this except for the dismount.
Yeah,
And even then, you're either going to get hung up and you make it, or you're going to get hung
here
up
we
and
go.
fall. So.
Got to keep the back of it down, I think.
Oh, and
Otherwise,
he almost had
just
it.
like that,
swing was
it'll start
almost
sliding.
There it is.
Big pull, no problem. Hello. We've got another.
Hey!
How about 3 in a row?
In
How about 3 in a row?
1:54, Jeremy Waters moves into 3rd place. I do want to bring anyone watching the live stream's attention to those boxes. They kind of lock. They've locked 1 out of 4 times. So if you are competing here, now are those a borrowed obstacle from the Grit Ninja? If I do
I have no
recognize
idea.
my obstacles correctly. Now that was actually the first obstacle in one of the qualifying competitions at Grit Ninja. I believe that is a Luis Moco.
Yeah, Louis Moso, absolutely.
Creation.
Yeah. I know. Phil told me yesterday that was all Louis Moso building the tackle boxes. Here comes Kenny Tran. He's looking to make it 4 in a row. He will have to finish to advance to stage 3. As we have 4 finishers already. Now, I do believe that anybody that clears in the World Championship, regardless of whether they're in the top 20%, are guaranteed at a stage 3. I don't know if people that did not clear stage 1 are guaranteed, but given how fast James Burns went, I think he will probably be in the top 4.
Absolutely. I did just take a look at the rules, and it's the clear on stage 1 guaranteed to move on to stage 2, but you're right. I don't. Oh, no!
Oh.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny just misses that grab
is
with
a
the right
bummer.
hand on the transfer of
All
special
right.
delivery. We will not see him in stage 3, but he's had quite the day.
Absolutely.
That's definitely not something to not be proud of.
Dave Vergara, everybody, coming to us from Forte Ninja Training Center, the New England region. I'm very excited for this run. I may just watch.
He's on to Marvin Gardens. Looking real clean here. Dismounts easily. Right up on. Goes over. Looks good. No problem. He's going to leap for the bar, I think. There he goes. Right over. Up one more rung, probably. Yep. Oh,
Oh,
right side is down. There we go.
that salmon ladder bar is pretty slick.
It's not super heavy, though.
Yeah.
So it's easy to recover.
Ah.
What was he going for there?
It looks
I
like he
think-
was going
I
to be
think in the-
efficient.
I
It was-
think in like a split second decision, he tried to like reach his right hand around and
Oh, I
then
didn't see
changed
what his hands
mind.
were doing. I thought that what did it was he threw to it, almost in like linking a 5-foot lache without
don't
too much
know.
of a swing. And I don't particularly like that method. It can work. I've seen a couple of my athletes do it at the gym, but it doesn't give you enough time to really see where your hands are going.
All right, Josh Parisi. He's up on to Marvin Gardens.
If I
Stopping his
recall-
momentum with the rope, he's going to leap out to the ring. Not the worst move when you have that kind of jump. Big pull back. Nice. All right. He's up onto the Lawrence ladder. He's going to take a swing on the rope and pull back. Make the move,
Yep.
but he was off center on the swing.
I can't see. There's a giant pole in my way, and I
So
can't
what-
see the screen, but I could tell,
Yeah.
even with the giant pole, that it was off.
With the giant pole, he didn't keep himself centered on it. He was swinging too far off to the right. That bar went over, just missed the ladder. That's rough.
All right. Who's up next? This is our
Clark
second to
Troutman.
last runner.
This is
or
our third to last
third to
runner.
last runner.
Clark Troutman, our third fastest time. Is he looking to leap to the rope? No. Okay.
Now, we compared him to Ryan Scott because he was within a sixth of a second
No,
of
that was
Ryan Scott.
that was.
Yep.
Was he?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And we were saying how, he looked explosive on the course, whereas Ryan Scott looked very smooth, but both were fast. So
Both are fast. Both are very
this is
strong
what we're
athletes.
Seeing here. He's still moving pretty
Good transfer,
quickly.
right up the salmon ladder,
I
onto
definitely
special delivery.
want him to slow it down a little bit here, calm down that grab.
Oh, he almost
He almost
over-grabbed.
missed that. I really hope he locks
Great
it in
correction.
here.
No, he's
not.
He's committing.
Oh, he's gonna skip it.
he's gonna skip.
skipping
He's
it.
gonna skip it. he got it stuck. How you gonna break your obstacle, buddy? Come on. I think I don't think he was trying to like get a completion for that because you don't need to hit it. I think he wanted it out of his way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he just wanted to not hit his head.
He is
Look at this
moving.
guy. He's not slowing down.
I don't think this guy has a speed of slow. I think it's
No
just
speed
move,
limit.
move. Dang,
Remember, he does
That's
have to clear
impressive.
this.
that was impressive. All right, I'm gonna lean back from my mic so I can watch
All
this.
right,
Oh,
we've
that was
gotten the
perfect
special
timing.
delivery back down. He went too soon.
Now he used the technique that you can use on sliders, where you throw your hips behind you and your arms forward.
I think he just
but
went
he
too
didn't
soon.
have enough momentum right there. He probably should have started that move a little bit further back on the pipe.
Ryan Scott,
Ryan Scott.
our second runner of stage 1. Oops, he's now the second to last runner in stage 2. Posted the second fastest time and held that for an incredibly long time as he was the second runner of stage 1. Remember, he'll need to finish to advance onward to stage 3. Remember, with that fail, Clark Troutman's day on the course is done. On now to Ring Tech. He does not make any wasted moves.
Oop, looking a little
Oops.
uncomfortable, but he's gonna lock it in.
Good recovery. Gonna leap out to the bar. Good grab. Nice transfers. Goes up 2 rungs, and
Now-
now he can just go straight to special delivery. Keeping himself
Gets
under
that grab.
control. Here's
have
the
a lot of
transfer.
respect for Ryan's precision.
He got one hand on.
He
Couldn't
did
lock
get that
in.
one hand,
Didn't
didn't
get
lock
the
it
left
in.
hand on.
Ah,
And a huge
man.
round of applause from the crowd for Ryan Scott.
And it looks like
Now,
Ryan is
he's not technically supposed to keep going, but I guess they are still resetting the course.
no worries there.
I think that would have been his qualification.
Yeah,
too.
he used the strap.
Yeah, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Yeah, Joe's
Oh,
told
great
him to get off
effort
the
out
course,
of
and now he's
Ryan
just giving us
Scott.
more work. Come on. But the crowd loves him.
All right, so the top 5, is it top 5 from this
Top
move
4.
on? Top 4. Oh, that's exciting.
So remember, we'll need to finish to move on. And Liam Mason, I think he's got what it takes, but
Absolutely.
he needs to execute because
But I
we've
think-
seen so many fails.
But I
so
think
many
all
pe-
the athletes have had what it takes
Yeah,
to clear
so-
this course.
yeah, exactly.
It's that special delivery
It's-
grab.
Everybody, I think, has what it takes. It's just down to execution. The special delivery grab, the grab on the ring, the dismount of momentum shift. There's a lot of really technical moves.
Ooh, he's moving.
Now, I don't know if he knows that he has to clear, but either way, an incredibly fast time would give him the last run in stage 3.
Right. Now we have 4 clears so far. So he's going to need to be one of those.
If he can be the 5th, we will have 8 in stage 3. He's going for a Lachey from down low. No.
Oh, no.
Could not lock it in with the left. Could not lock it in with the right hand. His left hand was all the way in there. The
Oh,
right,
man.
not quite. But Liam Mason, he's had himself a day.
Absolutely.
The
Wow.
fastest time in stage 1 by a pretty decent margin, I'd say. That's it. All right. Yeah,
All right.
give us 1 second. So, with that, stage 2 has come to a close in the adult division, and boy, was it riveting.
Moving on to stage 3 for the females, you will see Megan Boodway, Audrey Johnson, and Ellie Hart.
All of which completed
Special delivery.
the special delivery. They were
Mhm.
the first 3 to beat special delivery. And for the men, we're going to see 3 still competing for the world championship, and James Burns will be our last run. He didn't even finish stage 1, but he dominated stage 2.
Absolutely.
And he's chasing Strongest Ninja. You know he's got it in mind.
100%. I'm
We
really
will
excited.
see you, I believe, I don't know what time it is. We'll see you probably within an hour, hour and a half. We'll be heading to stage 3. Maybe I would say around 4 p.m. Eastern, but yeah. 1 second. Chris says 3:30, so we'll be back within probably about an hour. Stay tuned for stage 3. It's going to be a great one.
Can't wait.
Don't go away. This is Jake Phillips.
And